Hello captains, welcome back. Today's video is going to cover profitability with lockboxes, which lockboxes are the best to open, what you can get out of them, and what your expected profitability per box is going to be. So I'm going to start with the newest box currently available. That would be the Vodwar lockbox. We're going to go into the info just so you can see a list. So there's the story. What we really want is to see what we can get out of it. So the console here, the Vodwar Anchor drone, isn't selling for very much right now, but it is actually a good console. All of these boxes, the grand prize or the jackpot, will be a ship. So of course, if you get the ship, at the top, you definitely are going to be making a lot of profit, and you can always use the ship for your main character, or I don't know. Some people have multiple mains. If you're if you're going to do that, then there you go. You can use the ship for that. The Tier 5 Starship requisitions for all lockboxes, I'm only going to cover them this once. Chances are, unless you're opening it on the very first day, this will be a loss, because each key on the exchange costs anywhere from 2 to 3 million energy credits depending on demand and supply. So this probably be a loss. Now the traits, for the most part, you can get your money back on the traits or break even. For the Vodwar box, the traits are usually losses. They're not very good, so most of them will be losses for you, specifically Leadfoot and Sniper. The Vodwar Tech Kit modules, they're not that great, and there's a ton of them on the exchange, so correspondingly prices are low. All the little small boosts and large packages you're going to get are all going to be net losses, except for the dilithium mining claims. For those of you that don't know what a dilithium mining claim is, when you get this out of a lockbox, it gives you a claim, either a VIP package or a regular package, that unpacks to these little claims that are each worth 5,000 dilithium ore at the dilithium mine in Beta Ursay. Not the fleet one, there's another one. I don't remember the name of the system. Vlukta Asteroid Field is what my memory is telling me. Could be wrong. The Kobali Engineering Corps Veterans Duty Officer Packs. I'm not going to cover all the Duty Officer Packs out of every lockbox because, for the most part, they are profitable. Specifically, the Duty Officer Packs that are profitable are the ones that drop R&D Duty Officers. So as you can see in this case, R&D Duty Officers are dropped from this particular pack, and that makes it more desirable. You can actually open it if you get lucky and you get a beam R&D duty officer, or basically equipment that's in demand. An engineering console or a science console duty officer, you can probably sell it for an extreme profit. And the weapon crates is another one I'm not going to cover. Usually they are losses. Very few of the weapons in the crates, in the lock boxes that you can get, are of any use. And Vodwar Polaron, unfortunately, isn't very useful, period. Research and development packs are profitable, or they're break even when you're going to try and sell them on the exchange. You can even open them and sell the materials. In some cases, and depending on the materials you get, you can make a lot of profit per key by doing this. Alternatively, you could also buy a box, open it, and sell everything in it. The upgrade accelerators combined with the very rare materials are probably where you're going to make most of your money in there. The research and development mini pack usually is a loss or a break even, so neither of these will be covered again, but just so you know, you want to get the research and development pack for your key, not the research and development mini pack. All lockboxes, when opened, dropped low buy crystals. It's kind of a consolation prize, if they give you a shitty duty officer pack, or if they give you a crappy boost, well, at the very least, you got some low buy crystals. And once you claim enough of these crystals, you'll be able to buy a consolation prize. And I'm going to cover that at the end, near the end of this video, so you can know what prize will net you the most amount of energy credits. I want to be clear before I go on to the next lockbox that gambling is not very profitable unless you have a large amount of money to gamble with in STO. So if you wanted to open lockboxes and make a lot of money, you would want to make sure you have a reserve of 500 million so you could absorb the ups and downs of gambling in general. For the long run, if you have a lot of money and you're opening a lot of boxes, chances are you're going to make a ton of money. I know I did. It wasn't easy at the beginning because I didn't start with a good base, but right now I'm sitting on a ton of money, and it's thanks to primarily the lockbox opening.